Hello everybody, this is SnowiiFrog taking a little look at the native ideas for Europa Universalis for Conquest of Paradise. Let's take a look here. As you can see here, I'm a bit of a migrating tribe to begin with. And if you want to know where you can see the native ideas, go into the tab here. And the last one is natives, as long as you're playing as a native idea. If you're native civilization, if you play as another colonizing power or something, it will be your vassals or so on. But as a native here, you can see, let's start a look at the native admin ideas. There are some decent one here. The last one of each of the ideas is minus 100 technology cost. So we want that to be to end with, and if you get all of the ideas, this little light bulb will unlock and you will be able to reform your government if you got a westernized neighbor. Forming the government will give you a lot of benefits, and I'll do another video on that, so you can check out in my playlist to see on that. Let's go to the native admin ideas here. So migration tradition, build cost minus 20%, and well, that's the building cost on the buildings here. Will go down 20%. And as I also talked about in my building native buildings guide here, you really need to consider before buying these. There's a lot of factors involved. So national tax modifier, it's nice, you want it. You always want tax, and 25% tax is pretty nice. Stability cost modifier, well, it doesn't cost that much even now, as it's got a 0 here, and the native council gives a negative 33%, so already now it's not that expensive to get another stability. Revolt risk, quite decent if you are warmongering amongst all the native tribes trying to gather up. So good ideas altogether, but they always are. The cost of these is always 500 of all of these ideas. There's no modifier on that. So I would advise you to actually get most of these before you start checking up in your normal tech here, especially considering that you can see here North America mean minus 150%, so that's not that good. And the minus 100% doesn't even help that much yet. But when you reform your government and so on, that will help quite substantially more. But I would advise you to get all of the admin ideas before starting to think about taking normal ideas. Going to the diplomatic ideas, there's a bit of an order to take these in. For instance, I'm a migrating tribe here, so I would like to get the first one here. It's called Savoy. With it gives me migration cooldown of minus 25%, which is quite substantial actually. It will take you around 5 years, I believe, to be able to migrate around, and that's got its own benefits. Diplomatic reputation, that's just good altogether. So you want that. Trade diplomacy, better relations over time, also very nice. Clan migration though, colonists. As a migrating tribe, I do not need these colonists, so this will probably be the last or the second to last idea I will take before I... well, I need to settle down somewhere, and before that, the migration, this colonist is not worth anything for me, because I will not be able to migrate with more than one province. So just need to consider that. Consider that, I was trying to say, if you're a migrating tribe. Going on to the military ideas, a very good one to get in the beginning is the land force modifier. Almost all one city native states have a force limit of 4, but if you get this, you'll have a force limit of 6, which could highly help you in taking over these other one province guys here. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces here, 9, 10 one state provinces just down here. That could help quite significant. Morale of armies, of course, decent. Leader shock, another good one. And then the force limit modifier and the land attrition. And the military tech cost. So there are some hugely advantages in these ideas. They're very, very powerful, I'd say. Especially here in the early game, until, well, until the Western people arrive. So I would actually advise you to try and get all these before putting anything into these technology costs here. If you are at some point considering, oh, I don't need the colonist, or I don't need the migration because I'm not a migrating, so you could leave this behind and just wait and spend the 500 points at the point where the westernized people are here. Or if you don't think the revolt risk is anything big in your territory, you can do that in the administrative ideas as well. And then just try and take up a little bit faster than the other natives. Down here, I actually wouldn't advise it on the military part, but I hope this was helpful for you on the native ideas. So, see you guys later. Bye.